Ну, в общем-то, мы начинаем. Продолжаем играть. Бэтмена. Пошли мы уже на 14%. Осталось всего лишь 96. Что испытание? По испытанию. Так, это не пока. Воскресенье. Нет, я потом будем дальше играться в открытом мире, как бы в открытом. Да, Джима тут мы последний раз разозлили, когда рассказали ему, что да, чувак, кто его с нами работает. Нифига она из города-то не уехала. Дурак. Что у нас здесь? Так. Так это не то, новое. Вот новое задание. Это сюжетка. Это энигма. Это бомба. Это расследование. Это без понятия что. Пойдем.
Selena's still trapped in the orphanage. Nigma's got something in store for us both when I get there.
Вот, пока я здесь, нам нужно запустить. Так, тут 3 ребят. Я что-то не понимаю. Ладно, я не понимаю, что там идет. терпением.
Welcome back to the Riddletorium. Do not fear. Your friend has not been harmed.
Not been.
Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this. Riddle me this. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? Good luck.
Good luck.
Чё? Такой вопрос надо задать только...
No, Dark Knight. You're way off the mark. The mark.
Я не понимаю. Я ни хера не понимаю. Погодь, тут что-то движется. Серьезно?
Close, but it's not quite on the dot. Dot. Almost there, Batman. But you haven't quite made my mark.
Я не вступляю просто. Что надо сделать?
Heavens above! Will you ever figure it out? Ever?
Не знаю, нет, наверное, не найду, потому что, блядь, пидоры. Я, блин, тупо не понимаю, что надо сделать. Ездим задание, блин, да.
Selena's still trapped in the orphanage. Nigma's got something in store for us both when I get there.
Да какого... Блядь, ну черта.
Reflect a little more precisely, Batman. Precisely, Batman.
Частично раскрыто. И что он, блин,
Fool! The answer is right under and over your nose.
And over your nose.
И чё? Частично раскрыто, заебись. Да. Чё же я такой тупой-то? Сюда покрутил, сюда покрутил.
right to see your friend. Why, she'll be as surprised as I am that you've made it this far.
Серьезно, и что я сделал? Я вообще не просил, что случилось.
Oh, good. You're back. Eddie wouldn't show me whatever deranged parlor game he's got waiting behind that door until you arrived.
I'll get you out of here.
I'm sorry, do I seem testy? It's probably something to do with the gorgeous necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes.
Oh, I do hope you two are getting along. Because you'll need to work together if you want to find the key hidden in here. Find the key.
Well, this looks creepy. Someone's been reading feng shui for serial killers.
Как меняться между... Подожди-ка. Так. Блин, как меняться? Да ешь, Макарек, ну как так-то? Я, блин, понимаю, что надо сделать, но не понимаю, как, блин, это сделать. Как поменять героя, блин? За хрень. Тачка. Во, додумались. Оказывается, была буква Б.
Oh, great. Extra trapped. As if the collar wasn't enough.
Oh, Batman, Catwoman, neither of you is getting out of there without the other's help.
Один, 3, 5.
Oh, look. It's more of Eddie's homemade friends.
Your mockery is pointless, Cat. I don't have any friends at all. You simply won't solve this one unless you can see things from each other's point of view. You'll never get out of here if you don't learn to communicate. 2 questions and 2 answers, children. But which goes where?
А, я понял. Один.
I see what you're trying to do. You're testing my patience, aren't you? Trying to drive me insane as I watch you struggle with that riddle. Well, ha, Batman, ha! I've made it easy. Now all you have to do is stand in the right place and scan.
Два. Три. Два. Четыре.
Well, there we go. It's settled. You're not quite as dumb as each other. Congratulations, Catwoman. Batman, you're lagging behind.
Три. Один. Четыре. Один, четыре. Один. Четыре. Четыре.
Oh, Dark Knight. I can barely describe to you what a pleasure it is to see your brow furrow over the simplest of conundrums. I do apologize for not creating a riddle that you can merely pound into submission. Why don't you take out your primitive frustrations on my automated assistant? My programming animates these beautiful creations, Dark.
Bring it down!
Case and shake. Not one of your absurd bat contraptions is so brilliant. Prototypes, Dark Knight. These are merely prototypes. So try to mitigate that powerful feeling of triumph of defeating one. Well then, it seems you've earned another key.
This is going to take all night, isn't it? Well, that was fun. At least I got to hit something.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. I don't need your concern. Just your help getting this thing off.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet, you two. Dark Knight, my next challenge can be found beneath Elliott Memorial Hospital. Conveniently located for when you pass out due to mental exhaustion.
Mental exhaustion.
Так. Это куда? Так.
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.
Поехали.
Hey,
Опять
Bats.
ты.
When did Catwoman get so cute? Must have been when I started looking out of your eyes, hmm? You gonna ask her out or what? Oh, you're not still torn up about Talia al Ghul, are you? Come on, it's been months. Even the worms that ate her corpse have probably forgotten about it by now. You're really gonna turn down this fine opportunity for romance just because I blew your last girlfriend's lungs out? Take a tip from your wingman, Brucey. The ladies hate it when you brood over the X you fail to say.
Such hatred in your eyes, Bagadade's chemicals. You must be afraid.
Time to race me, Batman. Well, not me, but the hypothetical time in which I would naturally complete the course. Race me, Batman.
Yo.
Love the new car, Bat. Oh, all those guns.
А почему лагает? Что такое? О, черт. Ё! Ха-ха! Что за хрень? Хереть. Блять, пиздец. Блять, это какой, блять, пиздец какой-то. О.
Batman's got a tank? That's cheating!
Come in, Control. We have rioters on Miyakami Island. Falcon 5 out.
Я, кажется, типа, накосячил.
He despises you, this Arkham Knight. Two heroes will kill such hatred.
Not bad.
Alfred, run analysis on the blood sample I just uploaded.
Right you are, Master Bruce. I'm searching for possible matches now. How you managed to get this sample is beyond me, sir. Oh, here we are. The blood is heavily mutated, but we have a partial match, a Dr. Kirk Langstrom.
Search for any properties in Gotham owned or leased by Dr. Langstrom.
Certainly. Let me see. Ah, he and his wife lease a basement laboratory in Chinatown. I'm sending you the address.
Все равно я не просил, когда другое задание. Я, кажись, напоролся на другое задание и начал его выполнять.
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.
What have you done with him? Your concern is admirable, but if I were you, I'd do a bit more worrying about yourself. I don't know if you figured it out yet, but this don't end well for you. What do you mean? Say, I think you might have hit him upon the head. What I mean is your stinking pathetic ass is about to come to a stinking pathetic end. You're gonna kill me? Give the man a prize. Yeah, we're gonna kill you. What do you think we got you out here for? Your conversation? Tonight's the night you die. And it ain't gonna be quick. It's gonna be nice and slow. Piece by piece.
Оно внизу. Тут Ты куда наступил? Послед началось задание туда. Но это другое. А, опять? А, я понял, это, блин. Я понял, что это. Падайте.
So, Riddler bagged the cat, did he? Oh, he'll regret pissing her off.
A quite dismal failure. Now, a good workman never blames his tools, Dark Knight. But since you built that ramshackle Batwagon, no doubt it is underperforming. It's underperforming.
Так, ладно, полетим туда, короче. Сделаем уже сюда.
No way you're catching me going anywhere near Ace Chemicals now, my friend. If it helps, look at this like a retirement party.
Так, погодь.
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless, self-aggrandizing commentary.
The preliminaries are done with, Dark Knight. I hope you understand that. Oh, had I so wished, you'd have failed before you had even begun to comprehend the very first hurdle. But no, no, no. I wanted you to know the full extent of my brilliance, you understand? To fully appreciate my superiority. But now, well, I'm not going easy on you anymore.
Blah, 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 blah.
Another racetrack detective, but please, do not let its unique peculiarities crush your spirit. Well, shall we begin? No, Dark Knight, you are not using what little grip you had on reality. You've merely entered a brave new world of my design. That's several tons of metal slamming down upon you, Dark Knight. You may wish to avoid it. Come on, Detective. It's a linear course.
Я понял. Давайте посмотрим, что делать.
I control these. That ceiling applies 300 dead bats of pressure, Detective. I invented the measurement myself. Careful, Detective. I'd like the car to be working when I'm done with you. I built this course in a sewer, Detective. You needed the home team advantage. Onward, Batman! Or does the Dark Knight require a pit stop?
Блин, да вот это крыса настоящая.
Very good, Dark Knight! Again! Careful now, Batman. You didn't go to all the trouble of painting that thing just the right shade of black in order to scuff
Гонки
it.
это не мои. Да и какого черта?
Dear, that would have injured someone whose skull wasn't so thick.
Ты же элементарно нажать вовремя не стоит.
Have you noticed, Batman? The walls of inevitability are closing in. That's it.
Так,
Breaking it
стара,
up.
так.
500 dead bats of pressure.
Да.
You know, I think the wheels on that thing might actually be as thick as your skull. Feeling claustrophobic, detective? Get ready for the final lap. What a fitting in for you, detective. A stain on my floor.
Я собираюсь все стенки, просто все.
You'll be crushed, flattened, pulverized. Any second now. It's time. 1,000 dead bats of pressure.
Чувак!
Do you even know what a racing line is? Oh, you incompetent boy racer. No, detective. Turn around.
Это капец, блин.
A failure. You're too slow, Dark Knight. In every sense of the word.
Да.
Care to try again, Dark Knight? Because the timer won't start until you situate yourself at the start of the track. Do you even know what a racing line is? Aren't things clearer now that that insane clown has been disposed of? Now you know who your real nemesis is. I can see it, Detective. You're miscalculating corners, swerving through straights. Or if you prefer, that Roman knockoff Mercury.
Да, какого... Ну, просто пиздец такой, да?
Oh, dear. That would have injured someone whose skull wasn't so thick.
Блядь, да какого хера? Я не понимаю. Почему я не могу нормально провести, блин, эту тачку, блин? Блядь, да ёбаный в рот. Опять заново. Нет, нет. Просто желания хватает. Не понимаю, как это сложно.
I never tire of seeing you fail. You fail.
Может, он тебе криворукий, и все, и в этом вся проблема, блин. Я и...
Careful, detective. I'd like your car to be working when I'm done. If you can't understand the intellectual virtues of completing this trial, Batman, I'm not going to explain them to you.
Ну давай, только тут надо проехать и все.
Another lap would be the end of you, Dark Knight, and I can't quite bring myself to stop the fun so soon. Your next key awaits.
Oh, good. The fun part.
Так, который... Второй.
Riddle me this. What has a cape, a cowl, and can't...
And here we go.
По идее, этот ключ. Ну, я надеюсь, что не лоханулся. Отлично. 5 ключей осталось.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You proved yourself able to follow simple directions.
Не-не-не, вот эту хрень проходить, это вообще жесть. Не сейчас это точно. В этой игре я ненавижу только, блин, видимо, две вещи. Это, блин, кататься на бэтмобиле и стелс-миссии. Все остальное здесь адекватно, нормально, блин, и просто. Кроме этого. Сам все рискуй, банан. Ты мне ключ лучше дай. Дзен.
Riddler's trial's in Kingston. He's been toying with me so far, enjoying it. I doubt he'll be playing games much longer.
Heaven knows how his insanity has manifested itself this time.
Ну-ка, кто на меня? Где? А, вот они, красавцы.
Crush you next time, Dark Knight. Drone offline.
Подлец. Так, вот еще одна тачка где-то рядом. Да здесь, я здесь, чего вы не знаете? Что вы делаете это? Изи.
Oh, Detective, I can't tell you how pleased I am that you're playing along with my little game. You literally cannot imagine what it's like to be so intellectually removed from the rest of the human race. I couldn't honestly say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant change from the instant capitulation of everyone else.
Да пошел ты.
Oh dear, Dark Knight. What a pity you couldn't bring the Batwing to this one.
Перепрыгнуть явно не перепрыгнуть.
Hurry along, Dark Knight. This isn't rocket science.
Явно у нас опять не идет. Подожди.
Stumped, Dark Knight? I can see your brain flying through the possibilities.
Все, что надо было сделать. А я тупил. Теперь мы снова тупим. А, вот тут теперь откроем. А, надо запланировать тоже. Сложно, но возможно. Да, не та кнопка. Привет, да? Что за... Блин.
Trap en route to the next one.
Ух, ё! Это еще убивает меня?
The only mammal capable of flight. Since all you do is glide, you're actually a variety of squirrel.
Тут надо осторожненько прилететь. Ай-яй.
Literally as capable as the digit-flapping mammal you pointlessly pretend to be. The next key awaits you.
А, и все, что ли? А я тут все придумывал.
I can't leave Catwoman. She'll die without my help.
Так.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part.
Где? Канал с угла.
Ready to die, my dear?
Только вот с какого? По идее, вот этот чистящий.
Which key could it be?
Okay.
Будем надеяться, что это он. Если нет, то на соседний, с другой стороны. Упс. Кого сейчас летит голова. Извиняйте, я не хотел. Ошибочка вышла. Я точно знаю, какой.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part. Okay. Time to possibly maybe die.
Да, нормально все, это точно этот ключ, не парься. 4 ключа осталось.
Well, this is not how I wanted to spend my night.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her false hope, detective.
Эти двери больше ты не открываешь, сволочь? Не открываешь. Ладно. А, не открыл. Ну, обратно сейчас к ней лететь. Поехали наверх.
Well, Dark Knight Detective, you have passed another test. I cannot help but admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming, but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, Detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
Да. А главное опять не тупить на входе, если там будет опять закрыт. Я не понимаю, как я в тот раз зашел. Так. Нет. Сюда хочу.
I'm going back to the orphanage. Celine is waiting.
I can only imagine what cruel game Mr.
Ай,
Nickman has
ой,
in store for you.
давай растульте. Блин. До свидания.
drag him out of that tank, car, armored personnel, whatever, and beat him to a pulp. Just watch him.
Бежим, скорее, скорее, скорее. Так, слава богу, тут открыто. Хочешь кошку? Чего там?
How are you doing?
Can't fault the entertainment. Eddie
Что она
just
как раз
lectured
на
me on
полу
the 13
валяется?
innovations that let him pack this collar with his custom-designed plastic explosive.
You must be honored.
At being what? Your motivation? Come on, the next puzzle room's waiting.
Your next challenge is simple. Guide an electric charge to its destination. I hope the varying amounts of pressure don't get to you.
Another one? What's Eddie's problem?
Fanatic narcissism, egocentrism, and megalomania, crossed with severe obsessive compulsion.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
А, я понял. Ну и чё, все дойдет он. Понимаю, правильно? Или нет? А, во, можно ходить в этот момент. Вот что оно. Вот оно как работает, да. Сложно-то как. Подожди, а что оно не дошло? Бэтмен типа тяжелее, и он типа поднимает выше.
The counterweights move further when I step on the pads.
You are getting older.
Всё,
Maybe
я
it's time to
понял.
add a few extra notches to
Я
your tech
просёк.
belt.
Так. Ну это я быстрее просек, чем...
Hey, don't shove.
Блин, я закосячил. Как это возможно? Почему как я могу косячить просто на пустом месте? Вот он прошел здесь. Времени не хватает. А, давай, топай.
Move over, would you?
Четко. Нет, ты останься, а ты уйди оттуда. Не заходим. Да беги. Да, собака страшная, как так-то, а? Так. Ты иди сюда. Так, все, поехал. Изи, изи, изи. Просто на изи прошли. Можно было, конечно, сразу.
Congratulations to the dementedly dressed duo. Your key awaits. Oh, but what's this? An electrified floor?
Electrified floor?
You do it. You still owe me for Arkham City.
Goodness, you figured it out already. Meet the second generation of my android allies. I've built a variant specifically tailored to each of your dubious abilities.
Ай-яй. Вот ты... А как переключиться, если я сейчас оттуда уйду? А, нет, пофиг.
There's more where that came from, Batman. I built a highly efficient production line.
Да. Так, где кошак? Тай.
All the danger of battle combined with all the fun of riddle solving. You can thank me after. Thank me. You know what, Detective? I'm glad you solved this riddle. Because it takes you one step closer to the riddle that kills you.
Riddle that kills you.
Да, не читай. Если я еще так не тупил, блин, каждый раз, это было вообще отлично.
Eddie really hates you, doesn't he?
He's an ego-driven narcissist who can't let anyone else win.
Gee, if only you'd met under different circumstances.
His obsession's getting worse. He's going after my allies.
Ally? After this, I think we should dial it back to known associate for a while.
This was nothing, Dark Knight, nothing.
Это
A new
нет.
trial
Я
awaits you,
практически все уже
Detective, by
сделал.
Divinity Church, and I'm
Сколько там
waiting
ключей?
too.
2, что ли, или 3 ключа осталось, или вообще 1. Поэтому вообще изи. Ну, сейчас надо немножко раскидать скиллов. У нас тут поднакопилось. Так, что тут у нас есть? Дым. Ладно, это все неинтересно мне. Так, устройство. И что это? А, я понял. А это что? Ну и что, это я сейчас так могу делать? Ладно. Вот это точно стараться надо прокачать. Это вообще полезная штука. Когда, блин, расфигаривать всех. Надо немножко патроны себе, чтобы по мне стреляли поменьше. Так. У меня еще 2. Хрень какая-то. Уменьшение времени перезарядки А, это уже есть. Направляю всю энергию оружия систем. Уровень брони до критической отметки мгновенно заполняет шкалу. Давайте прокачаем. Я люблю косячить, поэтому я думаю, мне будут раздавать люлей периодически. Hey, Jock.
I was just hanging out in hell, you know, because you killed me and sent me there, and you'll never guess who I saw. That's right, your dead girlfriend, Talia Al Ghul.
Да пошел ты нафиг, что ты
I
сволочь?
asked, and she's totally cool with Cat Lady having a go
Да ты сволочь, а?
on the old.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I'm very confident.
О,
The Cobras were supposed to crush him.
есть у меня одно.
The hardest is when you go back. Everyone expects you to switch off, but you can't. I don't
Так, это что? Это Ридлер?
want to switch it off. Nothing beats this, man. The rush. I wish I could be like them, live a normal life. But that's not who I am. I couldn't do that. 9 to 5, dying slow every day. I want to go out fighting. Yeah. Won't argue with. Take him
Ух, ё!
We're gonna break you, Batman.
Блин. Тут маленькое пространство, однако, я вам так скажу. Блин, это что бьют? Да, зараза. А, сука! Убил меня. Зараза. Зараза.
That's what happens when you take on my men. You lose.
Ну-ну, you lose. Сам ты луз, блин.
Look at all the construction work. No economic downturn here.
Что это значит? Ищите, уничтожьте блокпосты.
Alfred, there's a large militia checkpoint operating next to the Amertech building.
There won't be when you're finished with them, sir.
У меня же есть красивый скилл был, который можно было поюзать. Хватит шлепать мне по башке. Блин. Да на. Суперсила.
All around units, clear the checkpoint down. Fortify position.
О,
Bring in the fight.
нифига ты дерзко. Вот ты говнарь, а. Чуть не убили меня. Черт. Ну хорошо, что вы с этими со всеми штуками делаете?
City was supposed to be covered in gas by now.
Есть у меня одно подозрение.
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
Так.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
Я равно не понимаю, а как его, если это они могут залезть?
We can take the bat. You know how many guerrilla fighters I've killed? He's no different. Just got better gear.
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
Да, как тогда? Или я просто тут вообще в принципе не могу сюда пока проехать?
city my army now controls. With luck, you'll find her before I show you how tonight is really going to end.
Не понимать.
You seen Batman's tank? Man, that thing's like a decade ahead of the stuff Black Ops are using.
He's here.
Ай-яй-яй, так собрались. Дайте что ты сделал? Блин, да как так? Я же нажал. Вот криворучка, криворучка. Ладно.
Eye on the sky now.
Где-то час идет серия. Где-то час пока. Ладно, тогда на сегодня, наверное, все. Потому что это у меня и руки уже не работают правильно. Нет, давай сейчас завалим вот эту всю чешуру. Не надо посмотреть, как это работает. Что, я зря что ли качал эту хрень? Нет. Нет. Вот.
Been sweeping for IEDs and Kurons, that's for sure.
Куда летит?
When's our relief getting here? I want to go on a bat hunt. Not till morning, soldier. Until then, we keep this tower locked down.
Такие явно кто-то не
So
туда
the knight
прилетел.
spends months teaching us how to kill the bat, only to make us wait up here all night? This is how you kill the bat, idiot. You control the sky, you control the roads, you control the rooftops. You make it so he can't move without getting shot at or worn down. Bat knows Gotham inside and out. Thinks it's a secret weapon. Well, it's our weapon now. Batman? I'm not afraid of Batman. He could drop out of the sky or drive up in his tank right now, and I'd drop him like that. Wouldn't even blink. You hear that, Batman? Come and get me!
I'm here to report that raping shot. Something about a new suit. Arkham Knight said he'd do that.
Thugs and hoodlums might be your usual prey, but my army is no such pack of cowards.
Ух, ё! Нырок, хер нырок какой-то просто.
He thinks this car's indestructible. Let's prove him wrong.
The drone's got something! Get over there! Target's on the move! Move on my location! It's Batman! Put this way!
А как вообще что забраться тогда, блин?
Eye on the sky now.
Допустим. Ладно. Так, нет, ладно, тогда пока правда все. Потому что я тут, блин, вообще не понимаю, как можно забраться в эту штуку и не умереть.
Me and Dad came to Gotham when I was like 15. I wanted to see Batman. Funny how things work out.
Ну,
I
реально,
wish
ты
my old
нагло
sergeant could
влезть.
see me now. I'm dishonorably
It's Batman! Get away! After him!
Нет, я нет, короче. Тут, короче, хрень, сложная хрень. Я устал на сегодня косячить, поэтому все, хорош. На сегодня я больше все выхожу из этой чертовой игры и потом прохожу ее, потому что я не могу больше не играть, какой-то пиздец. Вот кто сейчас смотрит, вот может кто сказать, как вот эту херню пройти? Как залезть-то и убить всех и не умереть самому? В эту хрень как залезть? Как эту хрень выключить? Я не знаю, может кинуть туда этот, блин. Где управляемый батаранг? Нет. О. Тоже ноль внимания. Это пушка. Не понимать, как это сделать. Просто тупо не понимать.
You're always chasing Dark Knight. You always lag behind. You could have struck first, ended me and every villain long ago, but you're afraid.
Drone's engaging. Someone's here. What the? The drone's got a target. Stay alert. No, over there. Nothing. It's around here somewhere. The drone's got something. Get over there.
Вот какого черта? Я вот не понимаю, что нужно сделать. Я сейчас пойду, и меня то, естественно, убьют. Ну, почти. В принципе, вот так возможно их убить всех.
Come on, Bruce. You can't die. I didn't kill you.
Можно еще раз так попробовать сделать сейчас. И, возможно, прокатит. В принципе, там загорелось это как-то супер-пупер убийство, это которое с кнопками. Сейчас попробуем. Блин, как-то в прошлый раз был удался. В прошлый раз было явно удачно.
Tech, gentlemen. He won't know what's hit him.
The drone's got a target. Stay alert.
Если я кину вот сюда, да?
The drone's got something. Get over there.
Блин, зараза.
Oh, Bat, you big kidder. You don't fool me. Bats? Bats!
Это раздражает. Я вообще подозреваю, что мне в принципе здесь пока делать нечего, ну блин. Ай. Thank you. Да, идите нахер, короче. Нахер. Нахер это место. Нахер. Потом. Потом как-нибудь. Возможно, меня научат. Потому что с другого боку никуда не залезть. Вообще по-хорошему. Тут еще вон дофига задания есть.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirits, huh? I've every confidence.
Загадочник.
What do you mean, possible sighting of a second Batman? How many are there?
Car's empty. The Arkham Knight must have taken Oracle and moved on. I should examine the vehicle more closely. The car veered off an empty road. Why? Looks like the driver wasn't wearing his seatbelt. I should find the body. Traces of pepper spray on the right side of the driver's face. Oracle must have been in the passenger seat and deliberately caused the crash. Clever. I should check the area where she was sitting.
Я не понимаю, смотрите, пассажирское сиденье установили.
The door was torn off during the crash. If I can find where it came to rest, I can determine exactly what happened.
Дверка.
Torn cleanly off the hinges. The door must have been opened before the crash. Oracle got out. I need to examine the reconstruction. Pinpoint where she landed. Oracle got free of the vehicle before the crash. Oracle stopped here. Someone took a shot at her. I should analyze the point of impact for ballistic evidence. The caliber of the weapon is a match for the Arkham Knight's sidearm. The trajectory and impact velocity points to a shooter that matches his height. At this range, he couldn't have missed. A warning shot. I've missed something. Oracle knew she couldn't escape, but she caused this crash for a reason. She must have left a clue while crawling away.
Найди засоб, который Оракл оставил, уползая. Вот она ползет, я вижу. Ага. Ага. Куда-то сюда кинул. Я видел. Нашел. Флешечка. Маленькая флешечка.
Lucius, Oracle left me the scrambler device at the scene of the crash. Decrypt the data so I can pinpoint the Arkham Knight's location.
This kind of thing was more Miss Gordon's specialty. I'll see what I can do, but it'll take me a little while.
I'll meet you at Wayne Tower when you're ready. Alfred, give me an update on Gotham's Most Wanted.
One moment, sir. Right, these two are just in. A mysterious hooded figure has been spotted on a rooftop in Grand Avenue. He appears to be standing beside a burning bat symbol, sir. It might be wise to establish whether this interloper is friend or foe. Reports are also coming in of a blaze at the Bristol fire station. One suspects arson, sir, as the power to the building has been cut, disabling the fire suppression system. You may wish to investigate.
Так, наследник этот появился. Так.
The killer is mutilating and posing his victims and then putting... Someone's attacked the fire station in Bristol. I'm going to put out the blaze.
Да. Да, делов, конечно, делать не переделать, блин. Ладно, на сегодня тогда все. Потом завтра продолжим дальше играться. Всем, кто смотрел, спасибо.